Hello, my name is Mr. John Foden. Well, I am going to work now. Fact is fact. I'm recommending bus drivers, they're all good, every single one. There's only one that's bad. Well, probably already told you. What we need to know, for you public out there who's disabled, similar to me, epilepsy, maybe walking sticks, wheelchairs, is he going to drive past them and not let them on? Like he lets me on the bus. You've heard of disabled rights. Use your head and think, in theory, is this good? Not really, because here you could have a walking stick and actually, well, get on the bus, then he tells you to get off because you might fall on other passengers. When really all you want to do is sit down because you've got bad legs, because you've been walking far to get to the, well, let's for instance, bus stop, just say it was in Manchester, right? Or anywhere. You think well, I've got taxis all the way from Manchester quite a few times when he wouldn't let me on. The 2 or 3 I'm lucky sometimes I can catch, but not always there. So it's not always there. But getting to the point, is he gonna actually drive past? Because he can't bother to let you on if you're in a wheelchair. Now Stagecoach, well, I think they're good company. I've had a very good company. How many people would make buses to let wheelchairs on? Come on, you can't complain. And you think, people have disabled rights. Really, you should be able to get on the bus. If he's going to drive past you, you'll be stuck there maybe with your carer or without a carer. Because, you think a lot of people have got carers because really, it's a long story, we won't go into that. We mainly want to worry about you and your disabled rights. Now, if he's not letting you in the bus where you're disabled, but the thing is, well, put it this way, if I wasn't, briefly disabled because of one thing, I suffer from non-epileptic epilepsy, I could fall over actually, would you believe? Guess what? Won't even believe this. I'm actually on the floor, waiting for a taxi. Very bad. Now, there's a lot of things going on. All the bus drivers are brilliant. Unfortunately, there's Samsung 10 pinched on the phone. It's one of them, innit? Anyway, what's upsetting is one thing. I never get it back. Then again, I've had a 10 5G nicked in London when I went to London. Would you say that's not very nice, is it? But then again, people want to work out how to speed calming up. Maybe that's why they took it for advantage. And money's money. Anyway, forget this. Maybe going back to the bus driver. Is he going to lower that ramp? Or is he going to drive past you, by the way, the public? Or is he even going to, when you're in the bus with a walking stick, all you want to do is sit down and it tells you to get off, and you've got bad legs, or you've been walking to get to the bus stop and you're really poorly? Is he going to show initiative and do his job properly? I haven't seen who was doing a 192. If you think about it, a 192, was you working out intellectually, figure it this way, common sense. What's in the water used to be the 192 directory. Guess what? Is he running what number to choose? Guess what? He choose 3 because maybe I've been talking to my friend. I don't know, I haven't got a clue. I looked on YouTube for a bit, but I might have used 3, but I was born on the 13th, so he's counted 313. So maybe he thought it'd be intellectual and do that. See, when people are actually good, like, well, I suppose I've got an intellectual mind. People want to be better, like a street fighter who offered people money. That's 50 people money. And I just stood there and didn't move. You think how many people would move? Especially when 50 offered money. Guess what? Not one person touched me because I can control karma. Speed up. Why don't we make it do his job properly for Stagecoach? Because they're paying him, remember? Alright, I don't mind if I can't get on this bus, that's okay. But don't mess up for you, the public. If he's going to drive past you, or take you to get on the bus, or take to sit down and boss you about the light left and centre, you're actually, would you believe, walking sticks. Bad. Is he really going to do that? Is he? If I was intellectual about picking the 13, you thought someone would probably tell me he's on the 13 because they told me he's got corona. He had corona once, but he shouldn't double cross me. Maybe again, he shouldn't double cross me. See, there's fills and fills. He's been intellectual. Well, he's not intellectual. He might have ideas, but he's pinched them off dates. Does he need an directory to sort this one out? Remember, there's no numbers. Then again, he could write words, but is there words gonna work? Could be to the wrong address. Joking. Might go to the right address, but because obviously he knows the company and everything. Stagecoach are brilliant. Well, I think they're good anyway. Put it this way, they let me on the bus. All the bus drivers, he's the only one. All I'm saying is, you be careful, disabled people out there. You might not lay in the bus, and also make sure you're safe. And all the other bus drivers are brilliant. But they're nice to me anyway. They let me on the bus, all kind of considerate. Been recommending them to the office in Stockport. And, well, it's up to you if you believe me or not. Well, they believe me because they've got the tickets. In fact, I've got one today. It may sound wrong, but I did. Off a mum. I'm not going to recommend him. Good is good, bad is bad. What does he deserve? Does he like to go down the ladder instead of up the ladder like he wants to be, especially maybe one step ahead of the posse, just like all the others? Maybe that Street Fighter. You see, 16 people could have beat me up, not one touched me. Even after he said I like, no, he never said I like. Let's get it straight. He said I discriminate against people about genders. But listen, I'm not bothered what a person does as long as it's not illegal. But I don't want no one near me who's gay. Might be straight, but I don't call them. That's wrong. If that was, I tell you what, if that's true, I judge people. Why am I in McDonald's having a cup of tea? So not all of them are gay, but none of my business what they are and who's gay and who's not. So they don't even say names. I am kind and polite. That's what you probably should be out there. Like, I'm kind of polite. I can name names. I'm not stupid. When phones are gone, let's get it right. My phone got stolen. Actually, I got it back off a guy, gave him 10 quid, I believe in principles. In fact, a guy phoned a taxi for me. I'm going to give him a quid, because really, it's his... Anyway, with principles that I believe in, and so should you people. That's what that bus driver does his job for Stagecoach. Stagecoach are a wonderful company. And you may not like them, but listen, do you really want to pay a lot in a taxi? No, you don't. Especially if you're disabled, in a wheelchair and on walking sticks. Anyway, take care. So about the rattling on. Good luck to the good, and bad people always pay the price. And even when people think they're climbing the ladder, usually small and doing the firm Stagecoach bad. Working out people. There's a lot of you disabled. In fact, I guarantee population is full of them. Does you really want to be nasty to all of them? No, I doubt it. I'm kind, I recommend bus drivers. But take care anyway. Bye for now. All the best, my name, just a fun folder.